FirstCoast.tv. We find ourselves here with Yvette Monell. And if you don't know who she is, she's the face behind Sam Magazine. Yes, if you haven't seen Sam Magazine, you're really missing out. It's a very, very high quality, glossy sort of magazine, if you had to describe it. It's the kind of magazine you like to take when you go on a trip and you say, you know, I want to buy this really cool magazine so I can sit back and read on my trip. It's that kind of magazine. It's an experience to read the magazine. So FirstCoast.tv felt that we needed to sit with her and try to find out the reasons for this magazine, the goals of it. We just had so many questions, and here she is.
Aren't you sweet? Thank you for all the praise. The first thing I have to say is, just listening to your intro, a lot of people don't understand that SAM Magazine stands for St. Augustine Magazine. The reason I called it SAM was the international appeal. We are online, have a strong online presence, so the publication is available to the entire world. Many magazines are, but SAM, I want to be a publication that shows not just the world, primarily St. Augustine, if that makes any sense. This publication is targeted to the residents of St. Augustine, and when I say that, I mean the people who live and work here. They travel. They want to know what else is out there in the world, and that's what I'm trying to bring to them. Right now, we're baby steps and taking it one day at a time, one issue at a time, and really finding out what it is that people want.
Okay, so here's a question for you. People want. Now, if you describe this magazine to me, is it a fashion magazine? Is it a lifestyle magazine? How would you, in what genre or what category would you put this magazine?
I'm going to say style. Lifestyle. And the reason I say style is you will see fashion in the magazine. We want to not so much educate, but share, again, what else is out there. The media that exists in St. Augustine right now caters to everything that's going in and around town, which is fantastic, and that's what we want to do. In addition, we want to bring restaurants and information that is close to St. Augustine, day trips, you know, travel 4 hours, enjoy yourself, come back, and really take a piece of St. Augustine with you. We hope that people take it along, but also that they will use it as a resource.
What really impresses me, or people that I show the magazine to when they see it in my home, is the quality of it. I think you have an issue right there.
I do, actually.
Put that up to the camera so people can see what the cover, a little higher.
A little higher?
Yeah.
How's that?
That's great.
Fantastic
And
cover.
that's your last issue, right?
This is the most recent issue, not last issue. Let's correct that. No, we're still. This is baby steps. So this is the most recent issue, and you know the kids on the cover. Fantastic. They are St. Augustine residents. They grew up here.
Mm-hmm.
They're both in college. I believe they're still in college. The young man goes to Flagler College,
mm-hmm.
and she goes to college in Gainesville. But the fact that they grew up here, and you know, this is their city and they're proud of it. It's so great to feature, you know, just two kids.
Right.
And not just two kids, but two kids that are happy, and you know, they've got so much going for them. The magazine focuses, you mentioned the fencers. Those kids are internationally, they're national champions, national champions.
And that's the thing about the magazine, is that whole creme de la creme. That's what you feel when you go to the magazine. You're seeing the best of the best. And it's just and there's not just one best, there's many bests.
Oh, there's
at
so many.
one same thing, you know. Now you have a printed issue where people can actually touch, like that one there. Show it to us again.
And what I consider the magazine and what it has grown into is a coffee table book.
Okay.
The 9 by 13 format of the magazine is very important to us. When we're in the B&Bs, we're on the beds.
Right.
When we're everywhere that we put the magazine, we have really good exposure for it. And again, it's a lifestyle magazine that is long-term. It's not something you're going to toss out, because there's enough information in it that you want to hold on to it.
Right.
You know, I am just the person who pulls it all together.
Right.
The contributors are incredible.
Yes, you have quite a few.
And
Yes.
that's what that's what makes a magazine.
It's a collective.
It really is. It is. No one person, even though I do a lot of the work
you're the
myself.
guy who puts a team together, like in
Exactly.
football or something, you know.
And what's amazing is it is a team, but they're not together. They don't all work in one office or in one place. Some of them work from their homes, their own offices, wherever they are. But they work it's almost as if they work as a team, deciding on what stories, what topics, and they kind of flow together. I'm not a dictator whatsoever. I hated homework. I hated school. So with that, I don't like to give assignments. I mean, I'll suggest certain topics, but not make anyone do it.
Now, how many go out in print, basically? Every time an issue goes
Right
out?
now, I'm under the 5,000 mark, which
Okay.
is not where I intend to be. But what happens is the online presence
Right. I was
is
going to say,
so
do you have an
strong.
online
Oh,
presence?
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Every week I send out an email. We call it the email blast of events and happenings
Yes, I
around
get
St.
that.
Augustine.
It's quite informative, and it's just as lovely as looking at the magazine. The thing is, you can't touch it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you can't touch it,
Yeah.
but the amount of people that it is touching is what we have to look at. We have for instance, these kids, we've got a young generation that they really don't go out and buy magazines or look for them. They look for everything. They use their iPads, their phones to view everything. So those formats are really important.
And what's your present online about? How many people does it reach, your online?
We're between the print and the online versions, we're estimating it's about 18,000 right now.
That's
so
awesome.
it is awesome. We've got a long way to
Awesome.
grow.
Yeah.
The magazine is a representation of what St. Augustine is about.
Yes.
So
Yes.
we really want to get it
Yes.
out there.
Okay.
St. Johns County has the highest national household income, but I really want to be a media source for residents. And when I say that, I mean something, again, that they're going to enjoy, that they can be proud of to take somewhere else, and that it's effective. It matters. Articles matter. We're
Yes.
full of pretty pictures,
Right.
but the articles are
Content.
really good.
Mhm.
Yes, it's great content.
Content is important. So First Coast wants to thank you. We know you're very busy. And we want to thank you that you took this little time to talk to us and tell us, because I see that magazine, and every person that runs into your magazine loves it. I mean, I'm always, their reaction is so positive. Look at this, isn't it? And I say, yeah, this is local. Wow, this is such as good as anything I would find at the airport in the glossy, L or whatever. So thank you again.
Oh, you are welcome. Thank you for having me.